The Capstone Fellowship Program is an experiential learning journey where fellows get to implement their research community development solutions in 6 months from January to June, and this is the period after their upper 6 exams while they are waiting to go to university.
I think the Capstone Fellowship Program helps to instill the value and the importance of giving back to the community that made you.
A program which allows us students to have an impact in our communities where we come from.
For me, I think the importance of Capstone Fellowship Program is for you to actually make an impact in a community where you come from, and also to actually bond with your community. Sometimes we assume that we know much about our communities, but we actually don't, or we miss certain aspects about our communities. So Capstone Fellowship Program is really helpful for someone who is interested to connect up with your community and understand the problems and the challenges that your community is facing.
The Capstone Fellowship Program stems from the Capstone Project class that students attend at USAPCS Community School. So at the beginning of the final year, each upper 6 student identifies an issue of concern in his or her community and then spends the year researching and engaging on the topic, tying these community-based research projects to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
As a person who is working towards SDG goal, no inequalities, I think Capstone is helping me navigate through that, and I feel that my community is going to be better after Capstone.
These upper 6 students in their last term in upper 6 apply for the Capstone Fellowship Program. Then a selected number will then get a small stipend to go into the community and implement their project solution.
The Capstone Fellowship Program is important because it gives you the opportunity to try and solve the problems that you have seen in your community. These are the problems that you have experienced. These are the problems that your family members, your peers have experienced. So you have this opportunity to try to solve them, to look for alternatives to solve these problems. You are trying to solve
it. 6 months of community development projects, fellows attend weekly Thursday meetings with the program coordinator. These meetings are usually 30 minutes long, and we do them via WhatsApp, the WhatsApp platform, and it's really an interactive chat-based format. During these meetings, we address challenges as a group in our discussions, and we also get an opportunity to share pictures and any updates of the impact that fellows will be making in their communities.
My project is on diarrheal diseases among 0 to 5 in USAPCS Capstone Township. And for sustainability, I'm going to use moringa trees as water treatment, and I plan to give them to USAPCS residents is to ensure they have better health outcomes and enable to treat water using them. I also am on information dissemination through a WhatsApp group that will continue running even if I leave for university in August, that will enable information free flow to residents about these diseases and their prevention.
As of me, I'm making use of videos, and I believe these videos are going to be there for a long time. I'm going to be posting these videos or documentaries on social media platforms for the National AIDS Council. I'm basically making use of digital media as a way of influencing behavior change in people who are suffering from HIV and AIDS.
Some of the areas that our fellows have worked in and impacted include Gweru, Gokwe, Tongogara Refugee Camp, Mavuku, Harare, Bulawayo, Chimanimani, Chipinge, Epworth, Wodiriro, and Bindura, among others.
Being a Capstone Fellow, it will help you not just to implement the solutions and to make impact in your community, but also to make you as a person think beyond your capacity.
I decided this capstone, like this project, because when I was in Form 4, I got help from many people, like from different people, especially in academic side, right? So I thought about those guys who are not in school, who really needs to go to school. So I got the motivation behind was just to help those dropouts to go big in class. And most of them, it's not that they don't want to go to school because they, like, maybe some of them they don't have resources, some of them they don't even know the importance of education. So I just thought of creating these clubs where we'll be having sessions with them. Sometimes we do one-on-one sessions so that we can keep them in track, so that they can have that idea of going back to school.
The Capstone Fellowship Program has enabled me to have effective communication skills, be it whenever I'm talking to residents, various stakeholders that I'm working with, for example, MESCOP Zimbabwe, and also the government of Zimbabwe through the Health Information Office at USAPCS General Hospital. I have also learned project management, that's managing it and evaluation, things that have been important in propelling the project forward. And I hope that the 3 months remaining, I keep on learning and improving for the betterment of my community.
I think the key highlight in monitoring and evaluation is experiential learning that the fellows have been going through. It's something that other people wait to receive at an advanced level in terms of their personal lives or career life, but these guys have actually been living it and actually been able to do so. For me, this is like a transforming phase in their lives, and they shouldn't take it for granted. And I was really impressed in how they actually could relate monitoring and evaluation of the issues that they've been picking out in the communities that they stay in, and how they've been able to even relate it to their personal lives, so that as they are now maneuvering into addressing these issues, they also are able to mentally stand out strong and not cave in into the various negative effects of their environmental context. So I really appreciate how they are kept abreast and actually involved in being change makers in their personal lives and those of the community.